have made the whole thing difficult. And this is not the first time. Previously, in the other programs I brought, my honorable woman member of parliament also failed some programs.
Now, but if you want to use the abandoned buildings of the cooperatives, you need to get permission of, you have to involve the Minister of Cooperatives, I think. Because I don't think the local, who is in charge, this is all agriculture. Cooperatives is under agriculture, isn't it? It's under trade. So who is in charge of cooperatives here? Somebody come tomorrow and answer that. Because now what the old buildings of the cooperatives are responsibility of the Minister of Cooperatives. I think. That's what I suspect. So those local people could not, but the Chief Administrative Officer should quickly advise you. You're absolutely right. The Chief Administrative Officer should be somebody who is knowledgeable, who should guide you, say, if it is that one, you go here, you go there. So, the Prime Minister, is the Prime Minister here? Yes, sir. Take up that case of Naburo.
Your Excellency, I have a similar case and I thought I would chip in on Intracom.
Who?
This is Honorable Kitty Peter, MP elect for Tor County.
Tororo County?
Tor County in Bukwo. Tor County in Bukwo. We have the same organization, Intracom, which came to Bukwo, but though we have not yet fully assumed the powers, like Honorable Nabula said, the process was not very clear. And we're asking that maybe next time, if there are investors, we feel maybe right processes are taken, so that all leaders are involved and they can understand the investment and is welcomed by the community.
Yeah. But Naburo is right, because like the cow is the local head of the civil service.
Yes.
So she should be knowledgeable to say, if it is that one, you go here, so that people don't waste time as if there is no.
Yeah. No. Thank you. And similarly, Your Excellency, you know, Sabay region was recently hit by landslide, and we want to thank you. Recently, we launched with the Prime Minister the resettlement of Phase 2 in Soy County in Queen. But however, there are little concerns in Bukwo. Bukwo is of course located in the slopes of Mount Elgon, and most of its land is a little more fertile and productive. Of course, there's been a kind of swap from the lower and the upper side. In the lower side, in the upper side, 1 acre of land costs 30 million, where Honorable Right Prime Minister is taking our people is, I think it costs around 4 million shillings. We're saying if the policy could be accepted, that if this land could be used to plant trees or coffee, so that people are shifted, but the condition is you either plant trees or coffee in this land.
Which and land now? The one in the lowlands or upland?
In the upper land, and then they relocate to the lowlands. And then finally,
so who would own the coffee?
The coffee will be owned by the individuals who own of the land, the affected the communities. And then
they keep the land in the highlands and then they get the land in the lowlands or what?
Yes. They are instructed to plant coffee and trees. They don't settle there.
Prime Minister, you studied this properly.
Yes. And then as the Prime Minister is...
Don't answer ad hoc here. You go and study it and then discuss with them.
And then finally, Your Excellency, these communities which were affected by landslides have been in the camps since last year. Most of these, some of their children passed senior 6 of recent. I was requesting that if we can offer these senior 6 who passed very well and their parents have been in camps and in the camps, in the holding grounds, if we can offer them state scholarship for this year. Please, I would be
How many are they?
There are around 8 of them.
Okay, I will support them.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
My State House Controller. State House Controller, the children who are in the camps, of the people who are in the camps. No, we don't want new issues. Let's finish the old ones. Sit down. Nabulo wants to teach Musevenomics. You are most welcome. Akibua Stadium will not host AFCON. Does anybody from education know the story here?
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President. Your Excellency, on behalf of Mama, according to the Confederation of African Football, each of the 3 countries are meant to present 2 stadiums. For the case of Uganda, we agreed that we have Nambole as our main national stadium, which is a 45,000-seater, then Hoima. For the case of Akibwa, Your Excellency, we also agreed, because it was one of the conditions they gave us as country for hosting AFCON, that you must have a backup stadium.
What?
A backup stadium. In case the 2 are not ready and the other one is ready, we should be able to have that standby stadium. Your Excellency, I want to confirm that Akibwa, for purpose of this competition, will be our backup stadium. However, Your Excellency, you are aware, sir, that there are other amenities which are needed for it to qualify to host this competition. But when it's a backup stadium, Your Excellency, some of these conditionalities are not stringent as it is with the main stadiums. And for purposes of the record, the colleague here is very much interested. Issue number 1 is the road of Konayeri, Icheme, Bobby. Issue number 2, Your Excellency, which you did direct me to move with that team, which you met with me, to take them around that area to support the project of Akibwa, in case we would be able to have it used. The other one, Your Excellency.
Which team was that?
These are the Egyptians, the Samco people who are constructing Akibwa Stadium.
Yes.
Currently.
So why are they not doing the other things? According
to the several meetings we held, Your Excellency, according to the PSST, the letter is before you and it awaits your consent for purpose of refinancing of that project, to have that road worked on, then also the Gulu Airport, sir, to be worked on.
Okay, PPS, make sure you bring that later. PPS.
Because it is those 2 conditions which are hindering the Akibwa to be fully operational for purposes of us being ready. The other, sir, is now the question in line with the support you directed, and according to what we presented to Cabinet, is the question of the hotels, support to the private sector from the Lango and Achol sub-region. But, sir, on the sporting point of view, we already have resources to contract the training pitches in Igulu, that's Peche, and Gulu University, and work is already meant to begin next week. We have money to construct a training pitch in Lira, in Akibwa itself, and Lira University, sir. That money is already ready to continue. So the main hindrance, sir, is specifically the support for Gulu Airport and the road, that is Konayeri, Icheme to Bobby. That is, sir, those are the main issues which are outstanding. Thank you, sir.
That later, PPS. PPS, you are around? Okay, thank you very much.
The key issue is that for the infrastructure to be fully completed, we needed support for the hotels and also upgrade for the hospitals.
You talked about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Somebody talked about the investigative units being slow. Who was this? It was the same.
Yes, Your Excellency, I can give just several examples. I have a case which I raised in 2024 on the district engineer. It was investigated. They confirmed
in year of
Kole district.
Okay.
43 million was confirmed. That was embezzled and was supposed to be refunded. Additionally, again, there was also the public accounts local government. They investigated additional almost 38 million. Again, additional investigation from the Auditor General. Total of over 200 million shillings. I raised this issue in 2024. And in the public finance...
Now, so call Rebecca Twine to come and be in touch with this member of parliament. Rebecca Twine, the lawyer.
Thank you.
Okay, so. But you briefed the anti-corruption unit?
Yes, Your Excellency. They have all the information and all the evidence.
I will now follow it up.
Thank you.
You see that on the issue of corruption, you are the fighters against corruption. You. In the 1960s, how I became popular in the Ankara area, I was not a member of parliament. I was just a student. And I taught temporarily for some months before going to university. But in that time, I would have fights with the veterinary officers who are stealing the government veterinary drugs, with the medical who are stealing the drugs in the hospitals, with the teachers who are impregnating young girls. I was the fighter. So you, the member of parliament, like this one here, what he's doing is what you should all do. You are from the community. You know what has them. Because you cannot depend on government officers. When the NRM came to power, I am the one who introduced the structure of the LCs. I had seen what was happening in the colonial times. During the colonial times and after independence, corruption by the chiefs, by the extension staff, I was watching like this. Example, my father Amos Kabuta was somebody who never went to school. He was a traditional man. But in our traditional huts, he had all the government drugs sold to him by the veterinary people. So he would come with me, and he had a syringe. He could even inject cows himself. He would come, he shouldn't have it as assistant singer. That I should see how many cc's she was going to how many cc's she was going to give the cow. So I worked to the village, access dangerous government drugs. There was a drug, trypanosomiasis, called anthracite. He had it. He always had bottles of kachungwa. In the national hut, where we were even having fire in the same house. Then he had, they would go to Rwanda and buy a drug from there called, I think, Bernel. The Banyankore were calling it Kasese. From Rwanda now, from the veterinary, the Belgians, or maybe the Banyarwanda who were working like their assistants, he had that drug. When we moved to Kasese, there was another drug called Prosort, Machunda. Mr. Kabuta had all these drugs, illegally. So I worked all this. I said, now, when we were going to come into government, take over this government, but you cannot depend on the government servants. The Gombora chief is there, Luka chief is there, the Southern chief is there, the DC is there, but we need our own structure. That's why I proposed the LCs. People elect their own people to be the local Nyamparas. So you are the Nyamparas. You are elected for that purpose. Because you are the owner of the land. The other civil servants are Bapakas, they are employees. Employees sometimes don't work as hard as. So what the MP from the one who was here, what he's doing is the right thing. The one for up told me that he anti-corruption. He's helping me through my work because I have asked him. Did you inform? Yes, I informed them. What did they? I'm now going to find out. You anti-corruption. You get a report from. You are part of the problem. Go to hell. This is how we can kill him. So you are the ones really to lead the fight against corruption. People like Namera was telling you. I've been supporting some people. They come and but me, I get, and then I support. The one from she didn't die. They didn't kill her. Where is that small girl? Come. So they see you. That one was about to die. You saw girl. Come, survive. That's is it a soldier or a police?
Yes, President, she's a soldier.
Huh? Military police.
Military police. Right now, she's in Somalia.
You can fight people. So you survived?
Yes, Your Excellency, I survived. Your Excellency, I contest in arrest men. Very amazing.
How old?
Your Excellency, 4 years old.
Yes.
Excellency, thank you this opportunity, journey as well. My name is Levin, Member of Parliament, Burak, Member of Parliament elect, President of the University Business School, and also contested for Guild President under the National Unity Platform, but later on I saw the light, just like Saul in the Bible, Your Excellency. Immediately after finishing, I offered my candidature to the people of Arua district. While going to Arua for holidays, I saw a few gaps here and there for my people, Your Excellency. It allowed me to offer my candidature to them. As a young girl, I know that I have my advantages as well. But then I reached and I saw that there is a gap when it comes to the constituency level, that is MP. And I spoke to my people, I shared with them my vision. And yes, they chose me, they voted for me, and I'm very, very grateful, Your Excellency.
You are fighting how many men?
Your Excellency, I contested with 8 men. There were over 8,000 votes in the election.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, Award for Vini Ministero. Another thing, Your Excellency, I'm very grateful that I've gotten the platform to actually speak. One issue on the PDM. It's not an issue, it's a concern that as well. Your Excellency, I believe that the allocation of funds on PDM is usually on perimeters. People.
That one we will know.
Okay, Your Excellency, but in Ivura in particular, you get to realize that a place like Ivura County, with only 4 sub-counties and 32 parishes, has a population of more than 100,000 people, Your Excellency. I kindly request that this is looked upon, especially if you really want to see the productivity, efficiency, and optimization of PDM. Our people down there in Ivura are not really receiving PDM well, because you get to realize that the money allocated for a parish is not enough. A parish with over 19 villages, Your Excellency. So I kindly request we consider population and not the perimeters, and look at Ivura County as well. Muzei, if you can give me an opportunity, I'll call the local leaders to come and share more with you at the district. Thank you, Award for Saro.
Now the 100 parish, the 100 million. We are aware that in some areas it may not be enough. But what we wanted are some examples. If you look here in the cattle corridor, like where you are now, I don't know whether you noticed when you are coming. Life has changed. People here are much richer now. They have houses, they have cows. They can improve, but they are much better than they were. But in 1959, when I came to Mbara High School, the only 3 examples in the whole of Ankole, which is a very big area, of modern farming, we are only 3 people. There was the government's farm, stock farm, which was showing some good cows there, modern way. There was one man called Mbire, a Mkochi man who had some Frisian cows, and then we had the ranches. Just 3 examples. But those examples helped us who wanted to mobilize to say, oh, you people, you see, you can be like Mbire. So, Vura, what you should do is the 100 who get in the parish, use them as examples to educate others, so that they know, then they wait. The initial money was not so much to reach everybody, but to show that it is possible to get out of poverty in Vura, in this place or that place. Example, I am now a Christian. You were the son of Kabuta. How did I become a Christian? I heard, and I read in the Bible that Jesus died 2,000 years ago, imagine. He died and resurrected. Hey, If somebody died and resurrected, I will also resurrect. That's how I became a Christian. Example. That's why Jesus came to die for us and show us that it is possible. So, those 100 million per parish, if they are well used, is to show people that you see that one was very poor, is now all right. Do I have my films here? You people, do I have my films? My stuff? You know, I am a film shower. Do you have my videos? Give me a PO of Lango, if you have them. They don't have, they just... do they have or they don't have? They just came for Gambonwe. Now, finally, the NP for Kole has trained some youth who need some support. Maybe what I can, to do it structurally, because I have created a circle per district of the presidential skilling hubs. I've created a circle for each district. So if you fellows, you say, you have trained some, let me show you my examples.
Anya Piobuke, Aburuan, Mama Aliri Cell, Steve Banya Ward, my town council, Lira district.
Her name is Apio Fiki, a resident of Aling Risel, Banya Ward, a town council in Lira district.
PDM,
she got the money for PDM in 2023. 970,000 and then 30,000 remained in the bank. She planted maize. Maize 15 sackets. 30,000 each sacket. She used it, actually she planted it in the 3 acres of land. Preparing the garden cost her 150 for the 3 acres. It cost her 50,000. Then spraying cost her 40,000. Time for harvest came. She used the family members and then the neighbors. Then she bought lunch, food for the people for the family, which cost her 20,000. And transporting it from the garden to home cost her 50,000. She came and then she removed it from the cup. It gave her 45 sacks. She sold 40 bags. And she got 2,800,000. That was the first season. That is our first plantation.
Kwanya million achiel apero dong mepu. Apero wangwen.
In 2024,
Apuro nywage.
in 2024,
Apuro nywage.
she planted maize again.
Amero eka sacheli kwa madek.
She added 1 hectare on the 3 to make 4 acres.
Ate pur da kitane na pur kericha pur kera titola share.
Then she used it because the total cost was the same as the first one.
Ate kwanya da ate kelo ko pashu.
Then she brought it out home.
Ate nungu chao pira bid nono.
She got 50 sacks.
Ate poko de yegi ko teach.
She divided them, the sacks.
Kwanyo million ariela habe.
7.
I will kere plot.
She replaced 2.7 million and she used it to buy a plot of land.
Kwanyo million achiel.
She again used she picked 1 million out of the money. She picked 1 million out of the money.
Akero ko bank me por me.
She has saved it in the bank waiting for the coming season. The remaining balance.
They
topped the remaining balance and helped them to take back the children to school. At the moment, out of the 10, she's now having 20 sheep.
So the issue about this PDM, the 1 million shillings in her life. But now you hear how she got 1 million. She didn't even have her own land. When she got the 1 million, she went and hired 3 acres of land from somebody else and planted the maize, then sold it. Then from selling the maize, she planted again using some of the seeds, but also bought sheep, as you saw. When I was absent in the elections, her sheep had multiplied to 66 sheep. She's a rich woman now. So this is the main message, to give the message that please you can. So the 1 million in 4 years, 100 million per parish, in 4 years should have covered, in 5 years should have covered 500 homesteads. Then in the second year, the ones who got first should be paid back. So by the end of the term of 5 years, should be 300 who are paid back. So altogether in the parish, they should be having like 800 homes. So please understand that the main thing now, then we can go to the numbers now. Yes, since everybody is clear, no mistakes, no more stealing, no more what, because it is also not correct to send money and then they steal it when there are still leakages. Use the example to perfect, and then we move at full speed. So regarding the skilled youth, what I will do, I will send my people to audit your skilled youth. How skilled are they? Is General here? Put him in touch with the MP from Kole. Put her. So that I examine these privately skilled people. Should I admit them in my circle? I need to study it. How are you skilling them? Are you skilling Chikwangara or what?
Your Excellency, they went through a skilling program using the course approved by the DIT. They sat the DIT exams. The exams were funded by PASAID, which we got support from the Senior Presidential Advisor, the Office of Audrey Trabogo, who presided over the graduation ceremony. So all of them, as we speak right now, have the direct industry certificate.
I will send my people to audit to them.
Thank you.
Because the good thing would be now, I have put some small money there per district, but we can put more. And it covers It covers mine, the skilling you have, plus this one you train privately, provided we are sure that they are well trained. We shall study that. So let State House Controller be in touch with the MP from Kole and they study those graduates of his. Because you will be helping me to do my work. If you are skilling also yourselves, proper skilling, you are skilling them in what skills now? Other than hair, salon and all that.
Your Excellency, we opened up 5 courses. 1 is hairdressing, 2 is carpentry, 3 we have motor vehicle mechanics,
Okay.
4 we also have building construction. And actually some of them are even being employed right now. They are working in some of the seed secondary schools.
So,
and we have all those details of the workshops they have opened where they are working.
The MP is already ahead of me, has got motor mechanics, which I'm trying to introduce, so the man is ahead of me. I need to catch up with him.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll come and I'll send my people to study your group.
Thank you.
Okay, with these few words, Apoyo Rubanga, praise be the Lord, I thank everybody.
Honorable colleagues, let us thank His Excellency the President for the responses he has provided to our concerns and the guidance given. I thank the Secretary General and your team. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to chair this session, and I thank members of the NRM caucus for the cooperation demonstrated. May I now request the Secretary General and the team to take over the management of the meeting further. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. NRM oye! Muzee oye! A round of applause for His Excellency the President for a very wonderful presentation and giving members of Parliament-elect time to ask some questions. We can sit. I also want us to give a round of applause to Her Excellency the Vice President for taking us through this session. Your Excellency, allow me also recognize the presence of the Director for Legal Affairs, Council Enoch Barata is with us. And in addition to Dr. Tang Odoi, we also have other commissioners like Honorable Jachan Omach is here with us, Honorable Semera Jane Babiha, Honorable James William Chinobe, Honorable Tueheyo James, Honorable Auma Modesta, and Honorable Driwalu Zaitun. They are members of the NRM Electoral Commission. Additionally, sir, the chairperson of the National Consultative Forum, Honorable Chiwanda Godfrey Subi, is also here with us. Allow me at this time, sir, to invite the Secretary General to take us to the remaining item of unveiling of independent members of Parliament who have expressed interest in working with the National Resistance Movement. Right Honorable Secretary General.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We beg your indulgence. As part of our program, we have been joined by members of Parliament who were elected on independent ticket. I request that you allow us present them before you, and maybe you take a group photo with them. We shall sign a memorandum of cooperation with them after they have been sworn in. These are members who have accepted that we shall work together. We know most of them are members of NRM and have been NRM throughout. But what happened in the internal exercises made them come as independent. But as required by the law, we need to officially commit to work with them, and we shall be doing that after they have been sworn in. But before I invite them for a group photo with you, as a...
Now, Todong, as he's speaking, I need to upgrade you to bring you up to our reasoning, inform you of our reasoning. When we were making the Constitution, when we were going for multi-party, there was an idea that a member of a party who was participating in the primaries should not be allowed to compete in the general elections if he doesn't win. But me, I normally have a sixth sense. I say that one, when the primaries still have problems, may damage. Let us leave this open. Leave open so that they can come back as independents. We left it like that. People wanted it, but I didn't agree. I thought because if the primaries have been done well, even if he comes back in the primary, he will lose. But now, because of the weaknesses you can see now, when the primaries are badly done, somebody comes back as an independent and wins. So I thought I should let you know. This was, we debated it, and we decided to keep it as a fallback position rather than blocking completely. So I want you to know that we discussed this.
Thank you, Your Excellency. These members are 49 in numbers. I may not read your names one by one, but we shall take group photos with His Excellency in 2 shifts in 2020. I know you might be more. We are still compiling the numbers. We thank you so much for coming home and joining hands that we work together.
They can all come and we take a big one.
May I invite the independent members of parliament to move in front. Protocol, please organize for the group photo with the president. I invite Her Excellency the Vice President, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, the Deputy Speaker, and the SEC members to come and join the group photo with the president. And of course, the Secretary General can be there.
As the independent members of parliament, those who have expressed interest to work with the NRM are taking the photo with our leaders. Allow me inform you that the following MPs and leaders will represent us for the burial of the LC5 chairman. The LC5 chairman of Chikube, they will be led by the vice chairman of NRM of Western Region, Honorable Jonad Asimwe. We have Honorable Pius Wakabi.
Now, let me organize my independence. Bring some chairs, about 10 or so, put them in front. About 20 chairs. Bring 20 chairs. No, they are facing the other side. Facing the other side. Bring 20 chairs. Bring those chairs there. Put in front, facing that side. Then 20 can sit down and others stand.
As it is being organized, the team which is in Chankwan's here, like I said, will be led by Honorable Asimwe. It includes Honorable Pius Wakabi, Honorable Naziwa Margaret, Honorable Wemba Beatrice, Honorable Jovia Katsusi, Honorable Biamukama Rogers, and Honorable Kenneth Nyendowa. Members, on a sad note, allow me also to inform you of the passing on of Honorable Magogo Moses' mother, the mother-in-law to the Right Honorable. Let me also inform honorable members, because after the picture we are going for anthems. Tomorrow, the first paper, as usual, we shall start with the warm-ups and the exercises. Then we shall have Parliament and the effective legislator by the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker. We shall have managing cohesion within the NRM Parliamentary Caucus, unpacking the dynamics of the whipping system, of the high attrition rate and its implications to the party. Then we shall have practical life and experiences of former parliamentarians, where we shall have Dombo, who was there for 20 years, Honorable Dombo years, Honorable Namaya Anja for 15 years, and then we shall have the minimum standards of the etiquette, decorum and personal management to be presented by Honorable Wajire Vincent, and then managing personal finances as leaders, plus wealth acquisition management as a legislator. Honorable members, let's rise up as we conclude the day. NRM oye! Museveni oye! 12th Parliament oye! We want to continue thanking Mzee, and the DJ can give us the revolutionary songs. Is marching on those tunes. Towards the leaders, the members of the Central Executive Committee who are going to see him off. There is a lost and found phone here. Members, make sure you pick your bag, and if you are not sure, please check your bag to ensure that it is indeed your bag. Otherwise, we continue to thank the national chairman of the mighty national resistance movement, the party that has led Uganda from the doldrums of insecurity to a country of the 3 Ps, as we have been informed by our national chairman. We want to thank the members who have made presentations today, who have chaired the session, and most importantly, all of you for being a wonderful audience. How good it is another point for all of us who have parked vehicles
olunaku olwaleero ezo saa zinaatera okuwera ebbiri Trump zaayogerako yes waliwo difference mu budde but sale anyway owa Trump gwe yawadde eggwanga lya Iran budde buli mu kugwayo tusuubire ekireero kubanga yasuubizza okuba plant ez'amasannyalaze okuba bridges oba entindo ez'enkizo kyesitegeera gw'oli munnamateeka okwonona infrastructure eziyambira awamu abantu abatali mu abatenyigidde butereevu mu ntalo n'ebirala. It violates amateeka g'ensi yonna mangi n'okutta abantu Geneva Conventions zonna ziba violated naye tulabye Israel ng'etta abantu with impunity. Tulaba Trump byatiisatiisa okukola kutta abantu n'akwonona infrastructure ziyamba abantu again with impunity. As a lawyer, what do you make of developments mu kyondo kya Buwarabu?
Kati ekisookera ddala ensi yonna kakati twafuna ddala batuuliza njagala mutegeere twafuna Rome Statute eyateekawo ne kooti enamba the International Criminal Court yakolebwa omwaka 2003 yatandika 2002-2003 omwaka gwennyini 23 America netandika okutambuza gye bayita non-surrender agreement ngegenda egigabira buli nsi nti mwe musayininga nga mukkiriza nti omujaasi wa America yenna kalibanga